Have you ever felt like your mind is a raging storm? Thoughts just keep coming and going, one after another, dragging you into the past, pulling you into the future, and leaving you feeling utterly restless and exhausted? This is the story of a young man who lived exactly like that, until a single life-changing encounter. In a quiet village, nestled between rolling mountains, lived a 24-year-old man named Marco. To everyone else, Marco seemed to have it all: youth, energy, health. But beneath the surface, his world was in chaos. His mind never, ever stopped. Memories of past mistakes haunted him, and worries about what the future held made him constantly anxious. Trapped in the middle of this mental whirlwind, he completely forgot how to truly live. He couldn't sleep peacefully. He couldn't smile from the heart. Every single day felt like a heavy, suffocating burden. One afternoon, Marco overheard whispers about a wise old man who lived far away in the hills. People said he was once a renowned psychologist in the bustling city, someone who had healed countless troubled minds. But he had left all that behind, trading the chaos of city life for the quiet embrace of nature. From time to time, weary travelers would seek him out, and he would share wisdom that had the power to change their lives forever. A tiny spark of hope ignited in Marco's heart. Maybe, just maybe, this old man could give him the peace he so desperately longed for. And so, without a second thought, Marco packed a small bag and set out on a journey. The days that followed were long and arduous. The roads were rough, his body grew tired, but his determination pushed him forward. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he arrived at the small village in the hills. There, tucked away amongst lush greenery, stood a simple, humble house. On the porch, an old man sat quietly with his eyes closed, his face glowing with a profound sense of peace, as if the world around him simply didn't exist. Marco approached him cautiously, bowed his head respectfully, and whispered, "Grandfather, my mind is restless. I cannot stop thinking. I feel trapped inside my own head. Please, can you help me find peace?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and offered a gentle, knowing smile. "So, you are looking for peace?" he said softly. "Then come with me. I have a small task for you." He led Marco into his yard, took a glass, and filled it with water right to the very brim. He then handed it to Marco. "Take this glass," he said. "Walk from here to the edge of the village and then come all the way back. But you must remember this one rule. Not a single drop of water can be spilled." Marco was puzzled. How could such a simple, strange task teach him anything about inner peace? But his respect for the old man was deep, so he accepted the challenge without question. Carefully, he held the glass with both hands and began to walk. The path was narrow and uneven. The village was alive with noise shopkeepers calling out to customers, children laughing and chasing each other, dogs barking, people hurrying about their day. But Marco didn't dare look anywhere else. His eyes were locked on the glass, his mind completely focused on the water inside it. He took one careful step, and then another, and another. Minutes stretched into what felt like hours, but finally he returned to the old man's house. A wave of relief washed over him. He proudly announced, "Grandfather, I did it. Not a single drop spilled." The old man smiled again, that same gentle smile. "That is good," he said. "But tell me, on your walk, did you see the children playing on the road? Did you hear the dogs barking? Did you notice the people around you?" Marco looked confused. "No, I didn't see or hear anything at all. My entire focus was on the glass." The old man nodded slowly. "And that," he said, his voice soft but clear, "is the very secret you've been searching for. When you focus your mind completely on the present moment, all the noise of the world simply fades away. There is no past to make you sad. There is no future to make you anxious. In that moment, your mind becomes completely still. And that is peace." Those words struck Marco's heart like a bolt of lightning. For the very first time, he understood. Peace was never something to be found outside of himself. It was already inside him, just hidden beneath the storm of his thoughts. And the key to unlocking it was incredibly simple. Stay in the present moment. That is where true peace resides. As the sun began to set behind the majestic mountains, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, Marco bowed deeply to the old man. "Thank you, grandfather. I finally understand." He walked back home, but he was no longer the same restless young man who had started the journey. His steps were lighter, his heart was calmer. He had discovered a profound truth that would guide him for the rest of his life. And this truth is for you too. If your mind feels restless, if the past brings you sadness, or the future fills you with fear, remember Marco's lesson. Bring your focus to the present moment. Live right here, right now. Because that is where peace begins. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories just like this one. Until we meet again, stay strong, stay calm, and stay present.